Switzerland, the chocolate, cheese and banks country, is well known for its beautiful landscapes, efficient work culture, and of course to be really expensive. But what's the work culture you really like? How are the people and how hard is it to score a job here? This video will answer all these and more questions, so make sure you stay until the end. Hey, my name is Richard and I'm a software engineer living and working here in Basel, Switzerland. In 2016 I moved here from Germany and have been living here ever since. So let's not waste any more time and let me tell you something about the Swiss work ethic. Switzerland is well known for its strong work ethic, which is a key reason behind its successful businesses like the technology industry. One of the most important things for people working in Switzerland is punctuality. Being on time is not only a social courtesy, but also a matter of deep respect. That does not only count for the workplace, meetings, and general deadlines, but it also holds true for the Swiss in their personal lives. Being late is seen as highly disrespectful, and if you can't avoid it, you are expected to inform the relevant people as soon as you notice that you won't make it, so as not to waste their time. Swiss people highly appreciate attention to detail and take pride in delivering high-quality work and really value the famous Swiss-made badge. This is further confirmed by their preference for local or national providers and services of all kind, before considering any solutions from abroad. One other thing the Swiss value a lot is their work-life balance. While their dedication to work is crucial, they also prioritize their personal life. A very typical Swiss work week is 40 to 42 hours, allowing employees to still have some valuable hours of the day after they complete their work. Additionally, most of the Swiss get 5 weeks or 25 days of paid vacation per year. Taking vacations is not only encouraged, but also expected in Switzerland. Many companies even ask their employees to plan their vacations for the following year at the end of the current year. Swiss universities and research institutions are consistently ranking among the world's best. They have huge research fields in biotechnology, clean energy and computer science. These areas also happen to be major sources of employment in Switzerland, with leading pharmaceutical companies like Hoffmann La Roche and Novartis playing a significant role in this. Switzerland is home to a thriving startup ecosystem. Cities like Zurich, Geneva and Lausanne host a vibrant community of entrepreneurs and innovators. The country offers a welcoming environment for starting new businesses, and there's also access to venture capital for specific business areas. Education holds great significance in Swiss life. Whether you aspire to attend university and study a particular subject, or prefer to start an apprenticeship to master a trade, both paths are highly valued in Switzerland. In both of these pathways, there are always opportunities to pursue further education in your chosen field. This allows individuals to continue learning and evolving throughout their lives, gaining new knowledge and expertise and specializing in specific areas. A great example for this is the firm I'm working for. All employees receive a budget of about 2,000 Swiss francs per year to further their education in their specific field of work. For instance, one of my colleagues is taking a cybersecurity course at the moment. This demonstrates how continuous learning and skill development are supported in the workplace, and this is a very common thing for Switzerland. But one thing which unfortunately is super important in Switzerland is that piece of paper which confirms what you did or can do. Whether it's a master's degree in biotechnology or completing an apprenticeship to become a cleaner, you will receive a certificate for what you've achieved. Unfortunately, in many places this piece of paper is crucial, and what you know or can do may not be recognized without it. Not everywhere, but in many places. Switzerland in general is a very multilingual country. The country itself has 4 main languages, which are German, French, Italian and Romansh. Romansh is basically a dead language and is only spoken by 0.5% of the Swiss population and is only spoken in a few places left. This map illustrates how Switzerland is divided by the various languages spoken. The dominant language, represented in red, is German, followed by the blue section which signifies French-speaking areas and the green portion which indicates Italian-speaking regions. The yellow section represents places where some people speak Romansh, although the other languages are still spoken in these areas as well. In larger cities like Zurich or Basel, where I live, English is also a very commonly spoken language. For instance, at the large pharmaceutical company Hoffmann La Roche that I have mentioned earlier, English is the prime language of communication. I once had an internship there and was surprised that people worked there who only spoke English and didn't speak a word of German. But that is usually only the case for these big international companies. German is usually a requirement to work here. Now you know that you don't necessarily need to speak German to score a job here. But how hard is it really to get one? Currently, the job market has many open positions with over 3,500 listings for software engineers on jobs.ch, which is a large job search portal in Switzerland. Among these listings, there are also several entry-level positions like mine. If you meet the required qualifications for the position you're looking at, it really shouldn't be that hard to find a decent job at the moment. It was a lot harder about a year ago. Something that I think is also a big reason why the Swiss have a strong work ethic is the compensation and the opportunities they get. To put it simply, if you live in Switzerland and have a regular job and live a normal life, then you should do quite well financially. Switzerland ranks third in the world for average incomes. But the first and second are Monaco and Bermuda, which both have less than 70,000 citizens, so I would even say that Switzerland is first. But keep in mind that Switzerland is one of the most expensive countries in the world when you look at the cost of living index. I just want to say that if you don't spend your money on crazy stuff, you should be able to afford a very comfortable lifestyle, because you are one of the best paid normal people in the world. You should be able to afford a nice apartment, a car, multiple vacations a year, and whatever else you want. Stay realistic. And this financial situation doubles if you have a partner with a similar income. A couple in Switzerland in their late 20s or early 30s can easily earn up to 200k a year in Switzerland. And this just opens a wealth of opportunities. Even if one of them decides to pursue one of their dreams to become an artist, for example, the financial stability remains. Switzerland just offers an easier lifestyle compared to other places, which automatically reduces the things you have to worry about. And this really motivates people to go to work and put in a little of that extra effort to deliver a good product. I don't think that you can give a universal answer to the question about the life quality in Switzerland, because I think that the answer really depends on individual perspectives. Generally, the quality of life refers to an individual's well-being and satisfaction with the various facets of their lives. It encompasses a bunch of aspects like physical, mental, social, and emotional well-being. But it's pretty hard to look at those aspects from an objective perspective, because again, we're all different and have different needs. However, when it comes to physical well-being, Switzerland does offer access to one of the best medical treatments available. And you don't have to worry about the finances, because your mandatory health insurance will cover everything you need. I can't really tell you anything about the other aspects, because they're probably as big of a problem as anywhere else in the world. The largest tech hub in Switzerland is undoubtedly Zurich. In tech hub terms, it's often referred to as the Silicon Valley of Switzerland, and hosts a wide range of software development and engineering companies, including small startups and big international companies like Google, IBM, and Microsoft Research. Software engineers in Zurich benefit from the opportunities to work on cutting-edge projects in fields like AI, machine learning, and biotechnology. The city's universities, such as ETH Zurich, consistently produce top talents in these fields, making Zurich an attractive destination for young tech enthusiasts. Another large tech hub in Switzerland is Geneva, a city which is not only known for its large international organizations like the United Nations and the World Health Organization, but also for its several research institutions, including the University of Geneva and the CERN, short for European Organization of Nuclear Research. The last tech hub I want to mention is the town I'm living in, Basel. Basel might be one of the most important cities in the world when it comes to the pharmaceutical industry and research in biotechnology and AI. That's because two of the world's largest pharmaceutical companies, Hoffmann La Roche and Novartis, have their headquarters here in Basel. They're not only one of the biggest employers in the region, but also act like a magnet for talented IT specialists from all over the world. Before the video ends, I want to tell you something about my personal experiences in the last couple of years I've lived here. To be straightforward, I really like Switzerland. I enjoy living and working here, and I generally appreciate the work culture most of the time. I am a person that is always on time and never late, and that is something that I really like about Switzerland. The financial aspect is also very nice and not something that I have to worry about at the moment. But to be clear on this, not everything is nice. The whole working environment can be very stressful and quite demanding. Many times I've brought work stress home with me, making it hard to relax because my mind was still stuck on work problems. This usually happens when I have looming deadlines and unfinished tasks. But the overall working experience as a software engineer here in Switzerland is pretty good. I have a job that I like, I'm healthy, and I'm getting many opportunities to keep educating myself to get better in what I'm doing. I hope you guys could get some value out of this video, and if you did, please consider subscribing. If you want to see how much money I'm making as a software engineer here in Switzerland, check out this video over there. And if you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell, and I'll see you in the next one.